Hello, welcome back. It's been a while. This is Lok. I haven't been publishing a video update for quite a while now, but thought I decided to do one now since there's a number of things that are new. So first thing I want to show you the new props. Let me load up a stage that I built that will show you all the new things in the tool. Here you go. So these are a bunch of new props. Namely, what you see here is a range officer model now. Somebody requested for these. I decided to use the IPSC referee colors for their shirt to show you that it's a range officer. And then we have a bunch of hardcovers, steel hardcovers. So this is interesting. This was requested by one of our members on Discord. I have not seen this like this in our local facility, but there was a company that's actually selling this. So what you can do is you can actually buy these and attach them to your steel plates, and it will just be static and it will block the steel. They're a little bit larger than the steel behind. Because so that it will provide all the surface coverage. So yeah, so these are all additional stuff that you can just drop down and you just put it in front of your steel plates. So there's the USPSA ones. This is the Smile. They call it the Smile hardcover. So there are 4 USPSA popper models. There are 4 mini popper. There are Colt Speed Steel, and then there's IPSC and IPSC mini poppers. And right in front of you, I've also added the very popular AMG timers. So these are the AMG Commander timers. Most of you have seen this on the range. Everybody's using this now because this can be synced with PractiScore. So here, they're not different colors. You can change the colors yourself by hitting K and then just pick a color, and then you change the AMG covers, right? You also notice that the range officer has a AMG timer as well. So yeah, those are the new props. The other change that I made is in simulation. So if you go over the simulation, hit F10, you'll notice now that the movement is much slower. This is very similar to the walk speed. I think the previous speed was a little bit too fast. And so, but then if you want to run, you can hold down shift and run as well. So instead of walk, run, right? Walk, run. And then you can go sideways, walk, run, like that as well. So just like normal FPS games, normally when you hold on shift, you are running basically. The other thing is also to the WSB. So let's go over to the written stage briefing. Now you have an option to hide the notes. So if you go over the template, you see that normally there's this setup notes down here. A lot of people have requested that, hey, I don't use setup notes at all, so can I just use this space for something else? So now instead of replacing it with your custom image, you can do that as well. So if you replace your custom image, you can click and load whatever image you want here. But if you don't want to do that at all, you can just click on hide, and if you go over the template, you see that now this whole entire area is now expanded, and the image is now much larger, and you can fit more of your stage diagram in here. And I think that's pretty fun. This works for USPSA, for IPSC, for generic, also iCore and PCSL. IDPA templates don't have that setup notes, so remove that section. ISMOC, which is special airsoft written stage briefing, they don't have that as well, so probably don't need those. So yeah, so I hope you like this change to the written stage briefing. I think this is pretty fun. There have been a lot of requests to customize written stage briefing because the template, because everybody has their own style, right? And everybody requests some changes here, some changes there. And it's really difficult to make changes that will appease to everybody who's using the tool. And so instead of trying to make accommodations for everybody, I'm trying to work on a way to allow you to export images and text to your own template. So most of you probably use like Word documents or PDFs or something like that. I'm trying to find a way where I can do something very similar to mail merge, where you can specify certain fields within your template, and then you just say export, and it will just export all the details into your own custom template. But that's going to be pretty difficult. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. In the time being, if you don't like this template, right, you can just head on over to the camera section, export all these images yourself, and save them as a photo, and then just incorporate them into your own tool. And I think that's the best way to do that. I also like to take the opportunity to thank my Patreon subscribers. All y'all have contributed so much to me building this tool, and I genuinely appreciate the support. As a Patreon subscriber, you get ahead of the line when requesting for new features, new props, new ideas, and stuff like that. So if you're thinking of being a Patreon subscriber, please go ahead and visit this link. So there you go. This is update 0.60. I hope you like it. Hope you have a fun shooting weekend. Wishing you lots of alphas, and I'll see you on the range.